Since Earth Day was first observed in 1970, it has been not just a day of commitment to environmentalism, but also a day of action. In that spirit, we're making our own commitment and extending something that I mentioned in the State of the City. It is important to recognize in this day and age with the nation diminishing the role of EPA, indicating a plan to withdraw from Paris, the Paris Treaty, and other efforts, the actions of cities is more important than ever. This is a pivotal time for Bloomington's infrastructure, as you've heard about. It's also a pivotal time for climate change. I'm very proud that we are at a moment when this community can look at this major opportunity for us to create a renewable source of fuel and expand and improve other systems that we have. So today I'm pleased to announce the commissioning of the first phase of a task force, which I think I want to call the Waste and Energy Task Force. As you'll recall, this is really a three-part effort. One part is right here, the management of our waste in the wastewater system that we have. You'll hear shortly from Kelson, the director of the wastewater systems, CBU, City of Bloomington Utilities, to think about what that means for them.
For the utilities department, the big deal is that we're in the midst of trying to decide how to expand the capacity of this plant. We have a number of alternatives. Many of them are about energy conservation and efficiency and efficient operation. So looking at anaerobic digestion makes a lot of sense. It is a big deal to bring so much of a city's operation together into one big initiative, and there's a lot of moving parts, and it'll be a very interesting study, and we're looking forward to the outcome.
A second component is the transit system, and you'll hear from Lou May briefly about that too.
From our perspective, there's several things that intrigue us about the potential for using natural gas to power our bus fleet. First, we know it has lower emissions than diesel fuel. That's important on Earth Day as we consider this. Second, we know it has lower costs than regular diesel fuel as well. But perhaps most importantly, compressed natural gas in this arrangement would be renewable. So as we sit here on Earth Day, anything that we can do to lessen our eco footprint on the biosphere here is important to us.
Another choice we have to make is reflected in our management of our solid waste stream that we have in the county. You'll hear from Adam Wason, who runs the Public Works Division for the city, about that.
It holds a great opportunity for us with our sanitation division. We know countywide that 40% of the waste generated countywide is compostable and organic material that can be used for just this process. So that's a big opportunity for us to reduce what we're taking to the landfill, which is costs that we could save. There's also the fleet opportunity that Lou talked about. You know, the city of Bloomington has over 600 different vehicles and pieces of equipment that we operate, sometimes on a daily basis, that need fueled. And so if we can look at alternative renewable forms, we certainly look forward to that opportunity.
That trio of diverting waste, returning it to compressed natural gas through the process at a wastewater plant, and then using that to fuel our vehicles is what I'm going to ask this first commission this first task force to do. So what I'm announcing today are the members of a 3 to 5 month process that are going to do some technical feasibility review for us. What they will, we hope will do is after 3 to 5 months, recommend, let's keep pursuing this. Here's the next group we need to bring in to take this to the next level, or if they need to say we have to reevaluate, we have to rethink, we have to re-engineer this process. But that's their charge, is to help us figure out what it will take to do this. And the members, besides the 3 that I've mentioned already, of Vic Kelson, Lou May, and Adam Wason, include Gwen White, the chair of the Bloomington Council on Sustainability, Nancy Obermeyer, the board chair of Bloomington Transit, Brian Nugent, the bus manager for IU Campus Bus, the manager for IU Campus Bus, Keith Thompson, IU's Director of Energy and Utilities, Tom McGlasson, the Director of the Monroe County Solid Waste District, and Dave Rollo, representing City Council. He's the President of City Council.
I want to credit Mayor Hamilton with a very exciting project. I think that this is very forward-thinking, as part of a number of things that the administration has done regarding climate change. We're at a waste treatment plant, but this is potentially a future energy generation plant for the city of Bloomington. How wonderful to know that our waste stream could capture energy that could be used for public transportation for our city. So this is very exciting, and what a great way to commemorate Earth Week.
I am really proud to have this group of people who've agreed to do it. I think it's an important step for the city, and we'll be returning again, I think in 3 to 5 months. I don't know if it'll be here or where, to talk about the results of this.